everybody!
Hey, Happy New Year!
Are we on mute?
No.
Oh, I thought you said we might have been.
No, just on the countdown timer. The countdown timer. They might not have heard you count down if you were counting down.
I don't know if I want my glasses on. They get so much reflection.
It's time for the Barb and Danny Donut Show 2021! Yay!
And I think I'm going to take my glasses off. They get too much reflection.
Time for a new pair of glasses. Good thing it's a new year and you get
I just got a new pair of glasses.
Well, maybe you can send those back if you don't like them.
I like them.
The whole reason we got those lenses was because it doesn't reflect the light for video.
We didn't just get lenses. We got a new frame too. Just holding two new lenses around
like this. Yes, but we were choosing the lenses, and I'm like, oh no, get the ones that reflect, because she's a TV star now. I mean, Monday night's craft night. Come on.
Oh geez, no, I just don't like reflection in pictures like that. So anyhow, everybody had a new year.
Everybody, yeah, around the world. It doesn't matter what color, race, religion.
If you wear a mask or if you don't.
Yeah,
everybody had a new year. So
everybody had a new year. Everybody. Hey, I'm in a music video.
You are?
Yeah, you saw it. Juan Jade.
Oh, that's right.
So if you go to the Daniel Rodana's Facebook page yesterday, it was released God, which is a John Lennon song, and Juan Jade of Classic Stone from Colombia.
He was making it look like they get snow in Colombia, for people that are in the know, they don't get. I don't think they
so
get.
It was a joint project between Melissa Brum and Juan Jade. So it was a Wisconsin/Columbia, Wisconsin/Bogota production. So there was.
Is that Bottega?
No, it's Bogota.
Bogota?
Yes.
Bogota. So that's not spelled with the T.
Bogota. Bogota. Bogota, Colombia.
Bottega.
I don't know where you come up with Bottega.
The emphasis on a wrong syllable.
Yes, definitely. So, how's everyone's New Year? If you're watching for the first time,
hey Albert, and hi Ben.
Sign in, because then Barb's going to read your name.
And I think it's Gintis. Get married to him.
Gintis, you're probably still waiting for your money from Pierogi Fest from 4 years ago.
He wouldn't have gotten $1,200 anyhow. That's
the first time, yes.
He said I didn't get my original
back in March or April. Everybody got $1,200. We got $2,400. We were laughing all the way to the bank. Of course, you were unemployed for 8 months.
But it's our
9
money,
months. Yeah.
right?
No, it's somebody else's money.
So no politics.
Too late. Hey Barb, what are people going to need for craft time today?
It's going to be really simple.
That's what she always says.
There's 2 things you're going to need. Some yarn and a pair of scissors. That's it.
What? What are they going to make?
Oh, it's fun. It's something so simple, and yet it's so versatile for things that you can use it for.
Wait, Ben said his name got said out loud. Did we say Ben's name out loud?
I did.
When did you say Ben? Oh, you said hi, Ben?
Yeah.
Well,
I said hi, Albert, and then I said hi, Ben.
If that makes him excited, we have a new sponsor on the show. Check out, Steve and Ben on WGOP. Just search for them on radio.net from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight Eastern. We hope to get more advertising dollars to make a better commercial for Steve and Ben. Radio.net tonight, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, you're getting hearts out of it.
Hey, Radio Ruta, I know you have a radio show. Maybe we can make a dry erase board for you, too.
And somebody else is saying hello, and I don't know. Oh, maybe that was Becky. That's weird. How come people's messages show up first and then their face shows up?
Updates. There's little glitches where last 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes comments are popping up before names pop up and stuff. Hey, are you ready to do the all-new, brand-new 2021 theme song?
No, because I didn't know we had a new one.
Well, we might have to, because on the Christmas show on YouTube, silence. It got shut down. We don't know if it got shut down or there was a glitch. We have to reload it onto YouTube. But if you're watching the Christmas show on YouTube, the first time we uploaded it, we had audio for 2 minutes and then silence the rest of the time.
Crickets.
But
Not even crickets.
YouTube didn't say we're shutting you down because of copyright, but I think we might need a new theme song But
it's not even. I mean, it's not the original music, right?
Well, it's somebody's karaoke track, but the melody is what they have these electronic ears that pick up on stuff like that. So we might have to write a new theme song. But until they shut us down, let's do the old theme song. everybody, sing along. You know the words.
Yeah, you know you need the movement.
Rolling from city to city. Ow, you sing it. Spreading lots of laughter and good cheer. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. All we have is now, and today we are here. Big donut, keep on turning.
Turning.
Laughing, loving, and learning.
Learning.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts.
Woo! Come on, everybody, get up and dance. Social distance from her, though. She's wild. You woke up this morning, that's a good thing. Ow! What you gonna do on Saturday? Get up and off your fanny and dance with Barb and Danny. Got a fun-filled morning of laughter and play. Big donut, keep on turning.
Turning.
Laughing, loving, and learning.
Learning.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts. Sorry. We need a wider
She
stage.
elbowed me.
I elbowed you, Knight.
She elbowed me in the
I stepped on
rib,
your
stepped
foot.
on my foot, poked me in the eye. Yeah,
Maybe
that was
you're
rough.
just oblivious that
I
I'm
think
here.
I think she enjoyed last week too much. If you didn't watch last week, it was our Boxing Day extravaganza, and we got to box with boxes. And
But we were apparently holding our fists wrong.
Yeah, Tammy Sue has to.
I don't even know. Oh, thumb on top or something? Is that?
I don't know.
I think you're supposed to go like this, maybe, like that.
Like you're holding a stein.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
But I was like this.
Hey, look at this. Michael is watching from Minnesota. Hey, like how much snow you got up there, eh?
Yeah, ours is starting to melt now. It's just falling down again. It was beautiful this morning. Last night.
You know how beautiful it was this morning? We will show you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. I wonder when Danny's gonna get up because it's so pretty outside. We got dumped with snow. Hey!
Yeah, we had a shovel before the show.
That really sucks. But you know what I made?
What?
Something to make it even extra special.
What?
Donuts! Donuts! Snow donuts! Aren't they? Don't they look yummy?
Yeah. What's on them?
Frosting.
Okay.
Well, I mean, don't. No.
What?
Don't eat it. Oh, okay. They look good though, don't they? Oh, they weren't meant to be eaten, but I suppose there's no calories in them, and they'll rehydrate you. I'm on, right? Oh, okay. So, yeah, it was beautiful this morning, and it was actually like the perfect kind of snowy weather because it wasn't cold. It was 32 degrees out at first, then it went up to 34, and now it's starting to melt a little bit. You can see it just the trees are just dripping, but everything was covered with snow and ice underneath from last night, but it wasn't cold or windy. It was just perfect and beautiful, and I'm glad I got out there. So anyhow, the project that we're going to work on today is making pom-poms. Now, pom-poms might not sound really exciting, but I tell you, there are so many different uses for them. Like, I found a friend of mine, she likes hats, winter hats, but she likes a pom-pom on them, and they don't always come with a pom-pom. Well, you can just make your own pom-pom if you find the cute hat, get some yarn that you like, and make a pom-pom really easy. So, I'm going to start out with some rainbow yarn. You can use any kind of yarn you want. This is just like even, it doesn't have the lumps or the nubs in them and stuff, but you can totally use that. And you can make it any size that you want, and depending on the size, that's going to determine how many we're going to use our hand. But you could use also a piece of cardboard. So if you want a tiny pom-pom, you're just going to use like about 2 fingers, and then you're going to be wrapping your yarn around it. I think I'm going to wrap around 4. So to start out with a pom-pom, get your yarn going so that you've got a bunch of it already, so you're not having to, wrestle with the pressure of it, and it can just quickly and easily, I might put this on the floor, but hopefully our kitten won't find it. She's sleeping right now. So to start out with, leave a long tail, and then all we're going to do is wrap around our fingers. And you're not going to do it that tightly, because you want to be able to get your fingers out of there, and you don't need it to be that tight. So just going to keep wrapping it around, and this is where I'm going to put my yarn on the floor there, and just let it roll around. And depending on how full of a pom-pom you want, keep in mind, the bigger the pom-pom is, the more yarn you're going to have to wrap around. If it's tiny, you're not going to have to wrap around as many times. So keep wrapping. Doesn't matter if you make it wide and wrap, or if you keep it all in one spot, because in the end it's going to get tied up. But I just want to make a nice full pom-pom. And if anything, it's better to go extra yarn than to not have enough. So if you're unsure if it's done, just wrap it around a few more times. So real simple to do. I wish I would have saved my hat, because we've lived here for 5 years, and so that would have been like 5 or 4 years ago. We were in our icebreaker festival, and I made this really cool bubble wrap hat, and it was made out of bubble wrap. Danny's creative idea. It was a snowsuit competition, and I ended up winning it. But I made a pom-pom for my bubble wrap hat. It turned out really cool. Okay, so once you've got it wrapped around enough times, and I've done it quite a bit here, I'm just going to cut a length where I still have a tail on it. This is just so that I can tie it or to whatever I'm going to be putting it on. You want to have enough length here so that you can do something with it. And then just carefully slip this off while you're retaining the shape of it like this. So I'm took my hand out of there while I'm keeping the shape of it. And now what I want to do is take another length of yarn, because I'm going to tie it. And just place the yarn here, your wrapped pom-pom right here, and you want the yarn right in the middle. And you just want to tie it nice and tight. This is where you might need the assistance of another person. And since I've got someone here, I'm just going to go like this. Thanks. We got to call you something besides. Okay. Thanks. Thing. Okay. So we tied that, and we've got our other, what do I call these? We've got hold all of the threads on the bottom here. Now, basically, you've got these loops, and you need to cut this. So get your scissors and find the loops, and it might take you a few times to cut it. But just cut through that loop on both sides. And once you are done, it's kind of fun seeing it just like emerge. Just look for any loops that aren't cut yet. Get rid of any little fuzzies. Shake it out good. And then you might need to trim it up a little bit. And if you need to trim it up just to get it more even, you can do that. It's no biggie. It's real easy. You can totally even just reshape this if you want to. But anyhow, you've got a pom-pom. Now, you might be wondering, what am I going to use this for? There's so many different things. You could even put them on diddly bops. Here, make your own pair of diddly bops. Color. Okay, I'm not on the screen, so I'll go like this. Make your own color-coordinated diddly bops. You can put, pom-poms are really popular, like on pillows.
Pillows? Pom-poms on pillows? That sounds comfortable.
Corners.
It was so cold last week when we were in Wisconsin that my pom-pom froze off my hat. Look at that. And there's nothing to even tie that back on.
Oh, yeah, you can. You just take a needle and you poke it through the center there. I'll fix it for you. So anyhow, you can and if you want to trim this up too, you can go like this and just kind of give it a little bit of a haircut. This one, I like how the fullness it turned out to be, but you could even make it fuller. You could make it a lot fuller if you wanted to. And if you find some loops that aren't cut, like I just saw one, just cut it. But it can go on roller skates or roller blades. Am I dating myself? We used to always have pom-poms on our roller skates. But there's so many uses that you can use pom-poms for. They're just fun. So hope you like it. Oh, you can even make a garland. You know, like, or bunting, what do they call it? Bunting, where you've got like a string of yarn and then you can have pom-poms interspersed just for, you know, you can make a garland for the tree. There's so many things you can use it for. So just have fun with it on a present. I'll stop now. Have fun with it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mele-Kalikimaka is the thing to say on this bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be snowy white. The snow will be snow all day and we'll dance all night. Mele-Kalikimaka is a wise way to say Happy Saturday to you. Hey, this ain't a bluegrass song.
It certainly is.
Wow, it really didn't take that long to do your craft. That was like for real. So, hey everybody, Happy New Year. You know, I know a lot of people had to cancel their vacations last year because of COVID and travel advisories and stuff like that. So, hang on a second. It's way too bright in here.
Way too bright. I wonder, usually people are complaining around here about this time of year about how gray the skies are and it's so dark and gloomy. So what light did you adjust?
I made an adjustment on the camera.
Oh, okay.
See, it looks so much more warmer in here now. It doesn't feel like, so. All right, well, anyway, I'd like to dedicate this to all y'all who had to cancel your vacation last year. Hopefully, in 2021, you can hit that rambling road. I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca road, but along came a semi with a high canvas covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca, Mac, with me, I could ride. So I climbed up in the cab and I settled down inside. He asked me if I seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, I traveled every road in this here land. Boom, 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 I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross that desert bare, man. Breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Paloma, Vancouver, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Bankhead, Ampadilla, Immaquilla. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross that desert bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Longback, Chesterfield, Chesterfield, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross that desert bare, man. Breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellisburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Adamore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Laurel, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux, Cedar City, Dodge City, Waterford. Been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross that desert bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. If South Southwest Air has a real cheap fare. I'll go anywhere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there was no applause. We need to hit the applause button on there.
I don't know what one it is.
Okay, don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you.
Old-fashioned applause. The real thing.
The old-fashioned thing. All right. Well, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is now... Oh, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding what's Barb whistling to today. And
Controversy?
Controversy. People are...
I'm not a controversial person, so how could people be getting controversial about my
Because they
whistling?
don't always listen to the directions closely, and they argue about what you actually have to put in the chat to win. And this week, you are going to, now listen carefully, to win, it will be the first person who we see come up in our chat, and that is...
Within one
comment.
comment.
The title of the song and the artist of the song. Could be solo, could be a band, could be, something like that.
Yeah, the one that really made it, that really made it famous.
Sure. That reminds me of a
Sure.
that reminds me of a story back in the old days, like baseball stories and stuff. Like nowadays, if the baseball touches the ground at all, they throw it in the crowd. It used to be they would use one baseball the whole game.
Oh.
And now, if
Why?
it touches the ground, because it's an unfair advantage.
Why?
Kind of like your contest. I would name what's Barb whistling to today. But
what's an unfair advantage?
if the ball hits the ground, then it could curve more, like the next time they throw it and stuff like that. So now catching a foul ball or getting a ball at a game is like no big deal because they throw out hundreds and thousands of them per game.
Well, why don't they start saying something about the wind, the miles per wind?
Well, that's why they put...
If it gets above 22 degrees,
22
miles per
retractable
hour.
roofs.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, back in the old days, back when they only used one ball, only had one pitcher on the entire team. These two teams, it was Milwaukee was playing, and it was Boston. It was Boston against Milwaukee, and they had like just a 2-game series. It was like the best of 2 if they play extra innings or whatever. So instead of the best of 7 that they're comfortable with now and stuff. Well, anyway, the first game was in Boston, and Milwaukee won by 1 run. And then the next game, was back in Milwaukee, and the guys went out and they all drank like a lot of beer and stuff like that because they were winning and stuff.
They're in Milwaukee.
They had the championship wrapped up and stuff like that. Well, the only pitcher, they had.
Who was it?
Mel Famey.
Oh, okay.
Mel Famey, yeah, the only pitcher. Well, he was really drunk. He goes out on the mound the next day, and he's the only pitcher. He just gives up home run after home run after home run. They got beat like 20. No, actually, it wasn't home runs. It was walks. I'm sorry. He walked everybody, and he walked them in like 4 balls, 4 balls, 4 balls. He walked like enough to get 24 runs. It was 24-0 was the final score and stuff like that. And afterwards, as the Boston got baseball players were walking out the stadium and out the back gate and stuff, they saw like all the cases of beer and barrels and stuff that the Milwaukee players had and stuff, and they said, "Hey, check it out, there's the beer that made Mel Famey walk us."
Sorry, folks. I didn't know. I thought he was really telling a joke. So
that's
why
okay about
I let
Barb.
him keep going.
It's like, we can do vaudeville.
If I would have known it would have led to that, I would have we have a hook downstairs. It's a sheep hook that our old former not roommates.
Upstairs neighbors
Halloween
made. Costume.
Yeah,
it's like
and
you're not
I would
gonna throw away
I would have
that
gone like this and
little Bo Peep. No.
Or I would have gone like this and hooked you off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Don't bring up bad memories. It is time. Yeah.
Oh.
It is time.
Don't you want to share that with people? That was pretty darn cool.
We almost got on the Gong Show, but we got gonged before we made it in the Gong Show. Me and Gentis and John Dawson's son Dylan.
Yeah. They were going through quite all these different steps to get onto the Gong Show, and they were doing fabulous. And then
But it's a new year, new game shows. We have our own show now. We're on the Barb and Danny Donut Show. We got nixed off the Gong Show, but you know.
Yeah, but the Gong Show still isn't what it was years ago.
No, it wasn't Chuck Barrett.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to rather go back in
only.
time and be on the Chuck Barrett.
Okay,
What did you get into?
So getting back to this
Barb's
show.
song. Name the song. Barb's a whistling. Put in the name of the song and the title. Now we are working on this.
Well, the name of the song and the title are the same thing.
I'm sorry. The name of the song and the artist.
The name of the song, yeah, the artist that made it famous. So, in one answer.
And we're really excited because we're working on a big championship. Super Bowl Sunday. We're hoping it'll work out. It'll be Name the Song Barb's a Whistling Championship. It'll be like watching the Super Bowl. It'll be great. So stay tuned for that. All right, Barb, you ready?
Yeah, I'm going to have to practice my puckering. Okay. Okay. Gotta get my... okay. Gotta think. Get the song in my head. Okay. I like it when I can get closer to the camera. That means moving the table. No.
I'll zoom in.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's... that little... yeah, that's good. Okay. A 1 and a 2 and a... Sorry. 99.
We can call it good.
Oh, really? Because 99 just woke up and she just yawned and she goes... she looks really scary when she does that because you see all of her teeth.
All right.
Somebody guessed it.
Well, a whole bunch of people guessed it,
Okay.
but now you should have. Now we have more controversy.
Why?
Well, who really sang the song?
Well, okay, who else? I'm Captain and Tennille.
Okay, well that's what Candlin guessed, but she
Okay.
also said Neil Sedaka. Maybe she's gonna listing all the people, but then who? Now we should go back and find out who got it first because did Smokey Robinson? And what was the name of Smokey Robinson's band? Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. So was it?
I don't remember Smokey Robinson singing that one.
Well, I think they know a little bit better than we do. I mean, they're music experts. They're on the radio.
Yeah, but sometimes they just throw out things
And
that are just totally...
Ruta got the title, and she gave away the title to everybody, but she didn't write who sang the song.
Her fingers were just a little too excited and couldn't
You
wait
hit the enter
until...
button too soon,
Yeah.
Ruta. Hold on and just
yeah,
make
control, self-control. We need a little bit.
So judges will have to go back and check, but congratulations to Candlin and to
it really
Ben.
looks like...
It's Candlin or Ben, I think.
Okay.
Ruta got it first, and Ruta being Radio Ruta,
And you're
you would
saying
think
Ben
that...
because of Smokey Robinson?
Well,
Or...
yeah, I mean, Candlin picked Captain and Tennille and Neil Sedaka, and then that's the other thing too. It's like if we find out that Neil Sedaka didn't sing the song ever, then we're in trouble because then she's just like saying it was either Captain and Tennille or Neil Sedaka or the Bee Gees or the Beatles. It was one of those
Or
four
ABBA,
bands.
or...
yeah, one of those 5 bands. So we're
or
not
Johnny
sure.
Cash.
6, one of those 6. I know it's one of them, but if we find out that Neil Sedaka wrote it and then Captain and Tennille covered it,
I didn't
and
look
stuff,
into
or maybe
that.
it was Smokey Robinson had it first.
To me, it's just like it's like the first song. Like I put into Captain and Tennille.
What's this?
This is typing.
You look like you're milking a cow in Wisconsin.
No, that would be like this.
Hey,
you have space.
The farmer's handshake. The farmer's handshake.
I like the fisherman's.
Yeah. So, and then I came up with Milk Money. Do this. Everybody do this. Do this. Ready? Milk Money, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Milk
that wasn't
money.
even good. That didn't even make a good
Milk
sound.
Money.
There.
Yeah.
That's better.
That was back when people could give 5.
Okay, so
10,
we'll have to look back. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we will read out the controversial
Those are
comments
fun lyrics.
later.
If you listen to the song, they're fun lyrics to hear.
See, Ben says first release was on Motown, and
By Flavor?
Smokey had the massive hit. She says. Candlin didn't see Ruta's answer, but it's okay if you see Ruta. Everybody can. We're reprimanding Ruta. Ruta, don't give away the answer until you know the band, and then you could have won. But if you put the half the name out there, then it's up for grabs. Anybody can grab it. So.
Okay, so we'll have to look over that one, and we'll have to look over that one, folks.
Oh, and that's the other thing. Karen brings up controversy. Of course, Karen, you're going to bring up more controversy. Is the title Never Shop Around? Or, because Candlin wrote My Mama Told Me Never Shop Around. But if you have too many words, we can just ignore the first few words and then say Never Shop Around. So we'll just have to hash this out with our judges over the weekend, and we'll come back with
We'll let you know. We'll notify the winner, and then next week we'll let you know.
Gintis has like this dream, though. He's like, wow, if there was only something like a Google.
What made you think of the name Google? Why don't you come up with a different name?
And then why don't we, how do we know if what we find out on Google is the truth? So.
Okay, so now.
We're going to play our game.
Okay.
All right.
You just washed the dishes? Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're gonna see who can hang.
Do we need us blown up like this close, or do you need us?
No, this is good. Okay. This is good. We're going to try to hang a spoon on our nose, and whoever lasts longer, that'll be round 1. Who's ever can last longer, and then once we determine whoever lasts longer, round 2 is going to be elephant fights. So we try to knock each other off. So if we can do it, yeah. And then here, for all you kids who want to learn how to play the spoons, you take 2 spoons and then you put your finger in between, right, like that, and then you could go.
Where does your finger go in between?
Right there.
Oh, okay. How do you keep it?
Practice.
It's hard to do. I bet you this sounds wonderful.
I'm loving it. So,
okay.
All right.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
January 6th, we find out if it was Smokey or Neil or Captain and Tennille. So, wow.
By the miracles. Okay.
Distributed on Tampa, label of Motown. Albert, the music expert on that one. So who wins, Albert?
Oh, it was
Maybe
written
Albert.
by Smokey Robinson. I've never even heard Smokey Robinson's.
Albert,
it was written by, but it doesn't mean it was sung.
Albert, you should decide who wins. Albert, be the referee, Albert. We don't want to be the bad guy. We want you to be the bad guy.
Yeah, but just because the song was written by somebody doesn't mean that they sung it, so they could have wrote it.
But
so
then,
we didn't ask who
Ben
wrote it.
said they had the massive hit. Maybe who sold more records? Who
Smokey might have sung it, too, but I don't remember Smokey singing it, but he might have.
He did.
Okay, so Albert, if you can let us know...
Who wins?
Captain Smokey and the Neils? Who said that? Candlin, okay. So, yeah, if you can determine while we're still on the air, otherwise we'll do it afterwards. But if Smokey wrote the song, it's who sang it first. Who sang it?
Who sang it first, or who had the biggest hit? Because a lot of times they sing a song and it doesn't go anywhere, and then somebody else gets it and they make it huge.
Smokey could have sang it?
Smokey sang it first, is what they're saying.
No, he wrote it.
Susan Park says Smokey had the big hit.
Really?
Yeah. See,
I don't even remember.
That's because you grew up in Wisconsin.
I don't even associate that
She
song with
grew up
Smokey
in her
Robinson.
little bubble of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Of course, forgive Barb. She never had a record until she was in high school, and it was Billy Idol. So
Rebel Yell.
Yeah. So, all right. So the technique, two techniques I've seen for hanging a spoon on your nose.
You don't have to tell the technique. Just do it.
Okay. Well,
okay,
I just want. They might want to be at home.
You might be giving me the unfair advantage.
All right.
Unfair advantage.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh, these spoons are cold.
I know. That's. Ooh, they're very cold.
I'm gonna try this one. This game might not work. We didn't have a game. We're like.
I'm trying to warm mine up.
All right, we're looking for a winner of the Name the Song Barb's a Whistling. So go back in the comments and see who wins. Is it Candlin? Is it Ben?
1960. Huh. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, she got it. Okay. So Barb's winning this game. I cannot get it.
Can't get it up. I mean, can't get it. He can't get it on. I mean, he can't get it stuck on his
And she
nose.
can do that. How come she can say all that and not laugh at all? Usually she falls down, passes out. All right, here we go.
What?
What? I got mine on there too, but then you won because yours went longer, so now we get to play elephant fights.
Well, now I gotta re-stick mine on.
Why?
Because mine's been sticking for so long and you just got yours on.
It doesn't mean yours might have had a real good seal there. All right, elephant fights, here we go.
No, it's not gonna work.
You gotta make the elephant noise.
If you could have seen what he looked like, he's like.
All right, here we go. Oh, she won the elephant fight too.
Oh, that was silly. I wonder. I guess I just have a bigger, a better
nose.
A better nose. There. Okay. We can say goodbye to everybody.
So the two techniques, some people blow on or breathe on the spoon, and others lick the spoon. But it's also real important.
And some put them under their armpits, like you saw me doing before. I was going
wipe off all the grease.
No, I didn't do that. I just put mine underneath my armpits to warm them up, and then I went like this, and then it stuck on.
All right, here we go. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. I wiped. Hey! Hey everybody, I know we need to raise a little bit more money for some more
props.
Yeah, because
James?
you know, the spoon thing was, it's just kind of a last second, what should we do and stuff. Anyway, let's check back to see if they chose a winner. Did somebody
Yes, we were. Oh,
Gintis is claiming he won. So
it'll just take us time.
Ben says the Miracles did it originally. Let's see.
We'll look through it later. We'll look through it later, okay?
Well, I'm giving them time to, follow the...
I don't say winning is everything. To me, having fun is everything. So if you're laughing and you're having fun, regardless if you win or lose, that's the important part. That's what I tell kids, and I have to remind adults. It's whether or not you had fun, because...
and Albert,
I'm not as competitive
Albert's
as
not,
you, Candlin.
Albert's not willing to
I take that back.
be the referee.
I can be, but...
So remember, folks, go to radio.net for you Chicago people, it's 5 o'clock tonight, but those of us on the East Coast, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, it is Steve and Ben on WGOP on radio.net. And
so instead of whoop whoop, it's goop goop.
No, it's gop.
Gop, gop, gop.
Goobly gop. So... if any other people want to have sponsors right there, you just drop something in there and then we can promote your thing too. So thanks everybody. Have a great holiday weekend and we look forward to seeing you next week. Mwah! Do 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 do.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you haven't already done so, click on that handsome face in the middle of the donut and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I don't see anything. And if you missed any episodes or you just want to watch them again and again, click on the playlist listed right below.